Daniel chapter 9, verse 27, which is an agreement of some kind between Israel and a Eurocentric Antichrist, revived Roman Empire. The nearest antecedent of the he in Daniel 9:27 goes back to Titus of Rome. So we think that this Antichrist is going to arise out of Europe. And so any kind of agreement between Israel and Germany, which is in Europe, particularly the part of Europe where, as you pointed out, Adolf Hitler arose from, to me is potential stage setting for Daniel chapter 9, verse 27. It just shows me that Israel is interested in entering into political agreements with Europe, which sets the stage for Daniel 9:27.
Well, we know here is listing. I have the list of the nations as of right now that belong to NATO, and obviously in there you see Canada, the United States, Germany. Well, what else is NATO doing? Well, I have another story over at worldviewreport.com, and we have another story that highlights something that's very interesting, and that is Israel now working with NATO. Here it is, World Israel News, quote, "Together we will succeed," end quote. NATO military commander visits Israel. The chairman of the military committee of the NATO alliance, Admiral Rob Bauer of the Royal Netherlands Navy, arrived in Israel as the official guest of the Israeli Defense Force Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi. The admiral met with the Chief of Staff and participated in security, intelligence, and strategic panels which dealt with threats to the region and the significant, listen now, cooperation between the Israeli Defense Force and NATO. Also participating were the head of the Strategy and Third Circuit Division, the head of the Operations Division, the head of the Space Division, the head of the Research Division, and the Intelligence Division, and the senior officials. Quote, "The strategic partnership between the Israeli Defense Force and NATO is a basis for regional stability in the Middle East. The significant cooperation leads to many operational successes," end quote. That is what the IDF Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General, said. Quote, "The cooperation between NATO and the State of Israel has a direct effect on regional stability in Europe," Europe, "and the Middle East. In the last year, the cooperation has been increasing," end quote. So said the Admiral Bauer. He said, quote, "Together we will succeed in overcoming many security challenges," end quote. So here we have this NATO commander, military NATO commander, openly stating in a brand new article how strategic NATO's relationship is, not only for the Middle East, but for Europe. Dr. Woods, is this not giving more reason for Iran, Russia, China? I mean, we know that Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, they're all in military alliance. So is this not, as Israel provides weapons to Germany, part of NATO, as Israel is in strategic relationships with NATO and their leaders, is this not giving those coalition of nations more reason to have extreme hatred toward Israel?